Hey, McDowell here. We are back with another Fortnite Legendary Series action figure from Jazwares. Today, it's max level Ragnarok. He's got 18 pieces, 11 outfit pieces. Here's the front of the package. Isn't that really cool looking? I'm going to flip it around. There's the back of the package. Ragnarok, the cold harbinger of fate. 38 points of articulation and the cool goodness and all the other neat things that are out there. Let's get this guy open. And we're back, and he is out of the package with all of his stuff. He is just surrounded by stuff. Anyway, Ragnarok is part of the Harbinger set, and he was available with the Season 5 Battle Pass available at Tier 100. When you get him, or when you got him, you had to finish various challenges at different XP levels, earn a different amount of XP to unlock all these pieces. This set represents all the different stages. You can mix and match these parts for however you like him to look, and I think that's pretty cool. One other thing that's not up here is this thing right there. This is a Ragnarok max level instruction manual, because that's right, you apparently need an instruction manual. It tells you all the pieces that are included, and it even shows you on the back, I don't even know if this is in focus or not, but there you go. It even shows you on the back where all the pieces go and how they fit, and an armor key. Isn't that cool? What he looks like when he's done. I'm going to take a look at some of his parts here. He's got this pretty cool looking helmet, and it is a helmet, it's not a head, so yeah, it's pretty neat. You can put that thing right on him. Got some pretty cool looking armor here that unpops to pop back on. Even has a hole plug for his backpack or his back bling. Even have his Viking belt here with his cloth that's hanging down and his horn right there. Pretty cool. It just pops off right there. You can wrap it around him and hook it up. Besides the face that comes with him, we've got two additional faces. We got a cool looking set of Greaves with some nice silver spikes and some leather straps hanging around, and an L and R just in case you don't know which one goes on which side. Got a couple of replaceable hands here just in case you don't want the leather wrapped hands, you want the armor spiked hands. Got a couple of gauntlets for his wrists. We just slide them on. I'm guessing you pull the hand off, slide these on, and pop the hand back on. They probably go this way because this side's open bigger. And we've got a couple shoulder pads. They don't look the same. One looks like it's covered in bone. One looks like it's got an armor plated with spikes. So this has got some bone spikes. And they also have the L and R just in case you don't know where left and right is or which one goes on which side. He comes with a thermal scoped assault rifle, which is pretty cool. It's got the little green camo. Kind of doesn't quite match his look, but hey, it's Fortnite. Does it really matter? We get his Permafrost harvesting tool. This one's a little bent, but that's okay. It's from the packaging. Got some translucent blue right here off the back and under the side here. It's got some really serious looking spikes here that you probably don't want to mess with. We've got his back bling, the frozen shroud, and what's neat about this isn't plastic. This is fabric. This is like a fake leather here. It's really cool. I really like that. We're going to knock the hand around. There's the peg. Plugs right into his back. If we were to grab him, can put it right on in there. And look at that. All right, before we get this boy dressed up, we're going to take a look at his articulation to see how he works. He looks like he's a pretty standard Legendaries figure with a pretty standard articulation. His head can rotate all the way around, and I'm a little bit off the screen. He's got the cool neck joint right there, the neck hinge. His shoulders will allow his arms to go all the way around. He's got the little butterfly in his chest there. And he's got the bicep rotation right there. Double pin elbow joints. Wrist rotation, wrist hinge. Finger hinge. Can I say hinge anymore? And they're on both sides. He's got the torso. Let's get this off of here. This is annoying. This is annoying me, man. Annoying me. He can move his torso, but he can't do an ab crunch that I can see. This boy can't do an ab crunch for the life of him, but look at those abs. You'd think he's done a lot of them. his waist will rotate around, and I'm hearing a crack. He can do the splits. Not quite that way. Whoa, he's tight. But he's got some pretty good range of motion on his legs. His thighs will, in fact, rotate all the way around, and he's got a standard double pin knee joint. So he can get down on them. His calves do rotate right above his boot, so it hides it really pretty well. And he can go on his tippy toes because his ankles have a hinge joint. Hinge joint, there we go. Now his toes are supposed to have a hinge because you can see them right here. See that hinge? But they don't really want to move too much. I don't know if there's a hindrance in the boot or what. Doesn't go down, but they go up a little bit. Can you call that a little? So that's what our boy's articulation looks like. This is one of those figures I didn't know I needed until I saw it offered up on Amazon. So, real quick, if we want to switch out these hands, just pop them off like so. It's the first time I've ever actually popped off any hands for a Fortnite figure, so I didn't know if it'd be easier or not. Pop in the next one, and there we go. Now he's got the nice shiny armor. Look at that. Look at that. Can we focus in that close? Yeah, about that close. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Pop it off for the moment. Pop this one back on. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to slide one of these gauntlets on, making sure that the big side is the open side that goes in there. And there's kind of a flat side, if you notice there. We're going to slide that on like so. Then we'll put the armor hand back on. And I think we've got it just about like so. Like so. That's right, like so. We'll do it with the other side real quick. Find a little flat side, I think. Slide it on. Oh, that one slid on better. Toss these hands off to the side. Don't mind my arms. They're just going to get in the way for a moment. There we go. Now we've got some armoredness. That's right. Armored. Hey, why are you out of camera? Get back there. Next, we got holes in the legs. You hear me? Leg holes. So on the back of these Greaves, we've got little pins. Just plug them right on in there like so. I'm going to say like so a lot. Get over it. Like that. Ha! I changed it up already. Now he's got his armored Greaves on, and he's looking cool. He's looking awesome. I'm going to put his shoulder pads on next. Got a little peg right there. Got a little hole in his arm. Hopefully that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with his biceps. He's got a hole in his arm. Gonna plug it right on in. It's actually a pretty easy thing to do. Well, when you get the right, when you get the pegs into the right hole, that is. Har har. Yeah, about like so. And guess what? I probably did this wrong because next is this. Ah! Undo. All right, to get his armor, I'm going to leave the gauntlets on. See if we can pass it through. Pass it through. It's his stinking thumb that was stuck. Get over here. Have you ever had a Viking not want to cooperate with you before? There we go. Come on, you. There. Now he's dressed as can be. Look at that. Isn't he looking all warlike? Now, we're going to make sure that was the L, which it was. Going to make sure that's the R, which it is. Yeah, I don't think this is actually going into the hole. I think it's just kind of like hooking onto the arm or something. But anyway, as long as it stays, we don't care, right? Is he not looking a little bit menacing? I think so. Then he's got this belt that I took off of him earlier. I don't remember how it was. We'll just do this. And see, there's an important reason why you want to care if the pegs are in a hole. So we're going to slide this sucker back on. There. I don't know, he's looking like a buff Viking warrior, like he's going to take somebody out. Next, going to dress his waist. It's almost like you're doing one of these Sims things where you're customizing your character, isn't it? This is fun. I like this guy. This guy's awesome. Another peg in a hole. Well, we knock off his... Apparently, I haven't put in his shoulder things properly. Now, just in case I hadn't told you before, the shoulders go on... Or the shoulder pads go on the shoulders. Just in case you weren't aware of that, and I wasn't aware of that. It's something I feel like we need to keep, revisiting here. Every time they fall off. I don't know, if you ask me, this guy's looking pretty awesome. Pretty cool here. Look at that. Let's back him up just a little bit. Next, we got this. The helmet. It feels a little snug, but it will pop on. And dude, he is rocking. This guy's rocking. We're going to scoot him back. That is a sweet looking figure when he is all max leveled up. Check him out. Now, he's probably going to have a little bit of hindrance. His head's not going to turn around all the way. His legs are still going to do the splits, and everything's going to turn properly. He can still move his shoulders around. They probably can't lift up because look at that. It'll come off. So you're going to have a few pieces here and there, and his belt's going to come off too. Woohoo! Look at that. Let's see if we can hook that sucker back on. Get it on there, Ragn. Come on, Rags. We'll call you Rags. Since you're an inanimate object, you can't hurt me. Anyway, there we have it. Now, this was kind of tough to put on. Let's take that off. I have a slight fear that this face just might start to get rubbed off. So one thing you might be able to do is take off the face. Oh my goodness, look at him. Anyway, pop that thing back on. It still fits on there quite well without any face. Then you're not rubbing his nice, lovely man features off. There we go. Actually, his leg just cracked into place. So I think that's possibly a good thing to be doing. Let's see how he looks with these other faces. That's right. I'll look this way. That's pretty cool. Let's try the next face. Gotta say, the beard's really cool too. I like this one. All right. Where's the cloth cape? This really pretty cool frozen shroud. It's blowing in the wind. Whoosh. Give him his permafrost tool. Will his hand snap over it? Aha! Man, this guy, he is looking so good. I like these ancient, more type of characters and figures. His thermal scoped assault rifle. Pinch it into his fingers. Oh, that's right. These figures have kind of stinky hands. He may not hold it with one hand. Boom, there we go. There is Ragnarok. Max level. This is a pretty neat figure. If you have the opportunity to get him, I'd say get him. He's a lot of fun. You can take the different parts off. Like, I don't want shoulder pads today. He may look kind of, really kind of weird. But there you go. That's a pretty neat figure. I'm glad Jazwares made this figure so I could have this much enjoyment from a figure. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button or the bell notification icon, and you will be notified when more of these types of videos come out. And if you really liked it and you want to help the channel, please hit that like button. The thumbs up does a lot. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to throw questions in the comments below. We'll see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day.